So, spring is a thing which is not freaking happening. It's totally spring. Well, hey, it's me, just back from fun times with Gabby at the mall, yeah. I might leave recording this video until I've done a bit of studying for German, because that's in a week, and I have 3 exams in a row. And then a week for Spanish, but, you know, German's kinda hard. Yep. Okay, bye. Hey, I'm back. Got some German done. Guess I'm ready to tackle the video topics I missed. Oops.
And they make videos and stuff.
So because I took a day to do the Toronto video, I'm going to smush 2 together today. Why are cats popular? Well, first of all, I guess because, like all animals, they're fuzzy and cute and fluffy, adorable, and all the other synonyms for cuteness. But cats have personalities. They're clever, devious in fact, plotting how best to rule the world from where they lie, soaking in the sun. But they have another side to their personalities. Behind the facade of the cool, calculating mastermind the cats all try to be, there's this 3-year-old desperate to get out and play with all the things, bat at that ball of yarn, mess up your furniture, tear the curtains down, jump from tall places just because they can. Why do you do that, cats? I mean, you can survive, but like, doesn't it hurt before you've done the healing bit? I don't know. The reason they're popular? Mainly the latter part, I think. Okay, so the book I'm currently reading. Well, I'm reading 2 books, because I have, firstly, House of Silk by Anthony Horowitz. It's a new Sherlock Holmes novel, written as if Watson had left one of his records of a case in a vault, not to be opened for 100 years. It's really cool. It's well written. It's as if Conan Doyle had written it himself, and I like Anthony Horowitz's writing, so yeah, it's good. Not much else to say about it though, because it's so well written. It's just about your typical Sherlock Holmes novel, and I'm not done, so yeah. The other book I'm reading is Parade's End, with a stylish cover featuring Benedict Cumberbatch, Adelaide Clemens, and Rebecca Hall. Yes, I got names down. Take that. Parade's End by Ford Madox Ford is a series of 4 sort of novellas. It's the story of a sort of wealthy upper-class man, Christopher Tietjens. He's very intelligent, but he's sort of stuck in his class, and so he's married to this woman, Sylvia Tietjens. She's... how to describe Sylvia Tietjens? Her hair is fabulous. They say it hides secrets. No. She's sort of the antagonist of the novel, excepting, like, the war itself. But she's not your typical flat antagonist. She is a beautiful character. I love her very much. She's fabulous. Basically, she goes out of her way to torment her husband because she finds that he is very unemotional, and she doesn't like this. She wants to try and get some emotion out of him, to get a reaction, whether it's a negative or positive. She just wants to see him react emotionally to something, because he's this man who's so self-contained by the time period, all the societal restrictions. He just doesn't put himself out there. He says at one point he would rather be dead than be read like an open book. And she's sort of a manipulator of emotion, so she finds this frustrating. And she does love him, I think. That's supposed to be the point of it. She does love him, but he doesn't really reciprocate this. He just keeps her as his wife out of a sense of duty, not of love, and she finds this frustrating, I think. And then there's another girl, Valentine One-Up, this suffragette fighting for the women's right to vote, and she's also very intelligent. So it's interesting to see the sort of back and forth between these two, because they're both very intelligent people. And Christopher's like, wow, you're an intelligent person. There's this one line, you understood that it was a fallacy, that she can understand this higher level of conversation, and it's really quite interesting. But then at the same time, Sylvia realizes that he's falling in love with the suffragette almost before he does. And she's like, oh, stay away. She says, stay off the lawn. It's just so cool, this love triangle that's not your typical love triangle. And you empathize with all of the characters, and you kind of want them all to be happy, but obviously they can't, and I'm not even halfway through, and this is already how far I am. I watched the miniseries first as well, so I know sort of how it goes, but apparently they skipped the 4th little novella thing entirely, so I'm interested to see what's going to be in the 4th section. Yep, it's a good book. Read it. Read it. Little old, little new. Where can you go wrong? Although, technically this is also old style. New writing. New authors. Yeah. Do 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 do.